transformed by what? The renewing of your mind.
Amen.
You got to change the way you think, church. If you don't change the way you think, it's impossible to stop doing the same thing over and over again. People come in the programs all the time, and I tell them and I remind them, you're going to come in here, and if you don't change the way you think, you're going to go out of here. I don't care if it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years later, you're going to be the same person, and you're going to go back to business as usual because you're going to be on automatic pilot, and you're going to do what you've always done, and you're going to go right into the first liquor store and get you some liquor, and you're going to be drunk. And you're going to say, how in the world I went you did the rest of us out here who don't understand said he was in a program for 2 years, and as soon as he got out, he went into the liquor store. He was living in a house on such address that had rules and regulations that he had to follow. So once they let him out of that, he went back to doing what he do anyway. Mm-hmm. That's what we do. Folks say, man, that man went to church and they went to church, had church and shouted and sung all day. And as soon as he got out of church, he was cussing like a sailor. I'm not surprised. They do it all the time. If nothing changed, if you didn't make a conscious effort while you was in church to say, listen, today I'm going to work on my mouth and I'm going to stop all this cussing. My God, as soon as you get out of church, you're going to go back to doing what you do, and that's cussing, man. That ain't unusual for folk to be cussing in the church parking lot. People do it all the time, but they ain't saying they were going to quit. They ain't trying to quit cussing.
Right.
They just go to church, because that's what they do. They go to church. You've got to change the way you think, Paul is telling you. You've got to say, this is something I'm going to draw the line on. I'm through with this. I'm tired of getting the same old thing happening to me. I'm tired of getting the same old kind of no-good Negro. So where I find that last one at? I ain't going down that road no more. Hey, come on, y'all ain't going to help me. Yeah. I'm trying to help you. First thing I'm asking, I ain't going to ask him what his sign is. I'm asking where he work. Oh, y'all ain't going to help me. Amen. Y'all ask a man what his sign. What his sign got to do with it? Where you working at, man? Or what are you going to do with your life? What are your goals in life? What are your plans for your life? What do you want to be when you get a little bit older? What do you see yourself in the next 5 and 10 years? We asking people, what's their sign? And you don't even believe in sign. You better not. I know you be here in Church Baptist, First Baptist, you don't believe in sign, because I've already told you, you ain't got no sign. Somebody ask you if you got it. I ain't got no sign. What are you talking about? Listen to me, Glenn, Amani. You ain't got no sign, no zodiac sign. None of y'all.